It's Friday on the farm, and we have some fierce competition on the floor tonight. It's NCAA Women's Gymnastics as the number 13 Stanford Cardinal host the number 18 Denver Pioneers in the home stretch of the regular season. Welcome everyone into Maples Pavilion. It's Friday, it's Pi Day for those who celebrate March 14th and 3/14. I'm Jenna Becerra alongside gymnastics insider Casey Magnuson. And for these two teams, there's a lot riding on the end of this regular season. For Stanford, their penultimate competition before ACCs. For Denver, their last one before Big 12s. What do they need to do to end on a high note?
Well, both of these teams are looking to put it all together, top to bottom. It's far enough in this season that we can't have mistakes or bobbles, because when you get to regionals, that's going to take you from making nationals and not. So both of these teams are looking to go every single routine with a hit and ideally with a stick.
Both of these teams are going to rely on that senior leadership as well. For Stanford, they have the ACC Specialist of the Week, and she's going to be one of two seniors honored tonight in Maples Pavilion. That's Ana Paula Gutierrez.
Ana Paula Gutierrez, and she has the personality to match her gymnastics. She is fiery. She knows how to put the tricks down. Watch her, especially on the uneven bars. She is their leadoff athlete, which is the most difficult place to score high, but she has a routine that can hit every single week. Her dismount, that double front with a half twist, no one does it like she does.
And tied a career high in bars as the leadoff last week. But then there's also another event specialist of the week in the Big 12 with Mia Hebink on the other side, another senior.
Again, another one to watch on bars. She has an incredibly difficult routine. She has a career high of 9.975. She is one that can hit when it counts.
These two teams met a year ago in the regional final. The Card edged the Pios to go on the historic run to the NCAA championship, but nothing like some Friday night fireworks between these two. And see if Denver has a little bit of payback in mind this time around.
Oh, and they are close to the scene of the crime, just across the bay. But, you know, we talked to head coach Melissa Kutcher-Reinhardt before. She said it's really not about winning or putting up a high score even at this point. It's about building everyone so that they feel confident and ready for that postseason. So that's what both teams are looking to do today, is to just really get any nerves out of their belts, treat it like postseason, kind of maybe remember that high stakes moment, and then put it into action today.
Head coach Tabitha Yim of the Stanford Cardinals said the same thing. This is really preparation for the postseason. For Stanford getting ready for the ACCs next week, the Big 12 championship for Denver. Olympic order, as usual, for the home team. So Kendra Chang leading off on the vault for the Stanford Cardinal and some of their classic Leos with the red S in the front.
Kendra starting off with a Yurchenko full. Good landing, but they are looking for great landings, especially on these Yurchenko fulls. It starts out of a 9.95, that's the max you can get. So that means every little thing counts, especially those landings. The judges are never shy to deduct for a landing. It's something anyone can see, especially them.
Freshman in that leadoff spot for the Stanford Cardinal. Rosie Casali for Denver. Senior, on the other hand, North Carolina native, getting things started on the bars.
Rosie starts off with this toe on, almost goes a little archy there, corrects it well. Maloney into bail handstand. You're going to see a lot of those types of combination both today and across NCAA. Finishing with the signature Denver double layout. Floaty, and just doesn't get enough rotation around. Still an okay start, but for both of these teams, they're looking for better than those first two performances. Going back here to that double layout dismount, big tap, you can see she's winding up for it. Really floaty open, but not enough rotation.
On the vault for Stanford, Brenna Noltz, one of two seniors being honored tonight for senior night here in Maples Pavilion.
And Brenna does a difficult vault. It's a 10-0 start value, but it's something you don't typically see, a full on to the vault. So after she hits the springboard, watch, she has a full twist, blocks off, and a pike off. Good controlled landing there.
Cheering section going crazy for her. She's got a good contingent here at Maples Pavilion that are wearing shirts that literally say Cardinault with the Stanford S on it. So she's got a great cheering section between her teammates as well as everybody else here in Maples Pavilion. Kendra Chang came in with a 9.775 in that leadoff spot. Rosie Casale 9.650, and now it's Madison Ulrich, one of the underclassmen out of South Carolina.
Madison is so strong for this Denver team. She's been an all-arounder since she was a freshman last year. Only last year, she feels like a staple on this team. But great bars. You can see she keeps her feet together really nicely through those low to high and high to low transitions. That's what you're looking for. It's all double layouts for Denver. That one was beautiful in the air, just slightly over-rotated, which the judges like to see more than what we saw in the previous routine. They really hit her on that dismount. This one, they're gonna look at a little more favorably. Beautiful form, feet together, even in the double layout, don't always see that. Chest up, great dismount, just needs to smidge less to stick it.
Ulrich, ranked nationally number 24 in the all-around coming into this competition. Louis Soma now competing on vault for the Cardinal, 9.825 for Brenna right before her.
Another Yurchenko full, block off the table, nice. Chest up, almost gets that landing, but again, they can do better than this, and they're gonna need to start doing it. I'd say the next routine up if they want to really set themselves up for not just next week, but they've got another meet in 2 days.
A 2-meet weekend for the Cardinal, as you mentioned. Going over to Berkeley again. They've seen the California Golden Bears multiple times this season already, but it's a quad format on Sunday, and Tap of the M said that's what's going to mimic that postseason feel for them in that preparation. So now Kylie Warwick, after a 9.825 performance from Ulrich.
Kylie is continuing this. We've had now 3 athletes, all from the same club gym, Southeastern Gymnastics, great gym out in North Carolina. I don't know if Melissa's giving them a little kickback or something, but their bars lineup is really benefiting from that great club training. Solid handstand there, just the dismount. Really nice double layout. That one just had a millimeter of maybe hop forward. Everyone's getting a little better. Let's go for a stick maybe on the next routine.
Trending the right direction, and you asked about the impact of Linus Gaveka as well on the bars specifically for this Denver team. And Katja Reinhardt had only good things to say.
Absolutely, you can see there, her form on that double layout is gorgeous.
9.8 for Louis Soma, and now another senior, Ana Paula Gutierrez, known as AP, will be up next in that number 4 position for the vault.
Let's see if the sparkles on her face can result in a stuck landing. 1.5, and she holds onto it. That's what they needed.
The celebration, you love to see it.
Watch this here, great block. Form better than normal for her. She can get a little bent in those knees, and that is what allowed her to hold onto the landing.
Stoic before breaking out into dance. She is owning it for senior night tonight. A team high vault performance of 9.875 last week at UCLA. Now we'll move back over to the bars with Cecilia Cooley after Ulrich's 9.825 performance back to back, right there in that range for the Pios.
First handstand right above the bar. Toe on to Katja. called a Ray after Elise Ray. Fairly solid handstand on top of the bar, double layout, and there is the stick I have been asking for. It's like they've been listening to me.
Hear the cheers from the Denver section as well, who traveled well, by the way. High energy over there.
Watch this dismount here, chest up, so much control. That's what you want to see.
Junior Anna Roberts, the reigning national champion in this event from a year ago.
When Anna vaults, there is nothing to take on the table or in the air. It's all coming down to the landing. Yurchenko 1.5, can she match? Oh, she was almost there, but just slightly under. You can see had to take that step back. She was almost trying for the stick a little too much. She saw AP do it. And more offline than normal for her. You know, she didn't have quite the block that she normally does.
Roberts, a preseason ACC watch list honoree, one of 2 Cardinal gymnasts. And Mia Hebink, reigning event specialist of the week in the Big 12, the senior, up next on bars.
And like we previewed, she is incredible on this event. Just a natural swinger. She looks so effortless on the bars, but watch her single bar release move. It's a Stalder Tkachev. It's called a Riechna, named after Hanna Riechna of the Czech Republic. Beautiful, perfectly caught extended. A little bit close on that pack salto, but she works through it. Great handstand. Small scooch back on that double out. You saw she went from open to a little bit closed in the hip. That's kind of what puts you on the heels. There was that Riechna, named after Hanna Riechna, I said. And fun fact, both of Hannah's children, her daughter and her son, were gymnasts at Stanford.
That's the most fun of facts. I love that. And bars, an event that includes 4 career highs, the near perfect 9.975 for this Denver team. So keeping an eye on that, as well as an eye on the anchor, Teralyn Wynn for Stanford on vault.
1.5. Hop forward. For Teralyn, that was a smaller hop. We've seen this season, power is never an issue for her. She used to vault up onto an 8-incher. You can see this time, this is a 4-inch mat, so a little less mat. Sometimes with that 8-inch, it's really hard to stick. It's almost too much absorption. So I like that they've moved to this mat for her, give her a better chance to stick the landing.
AP held on to that stick for the 9.9, and Anna Roberts with the 9.775. We'll see what Teralyn Wynn comes back with. Now the anchor, Riley Mundell, on the bars.
Great big Tkachev there. Fail the handstand. They have to show that vertical when they catch the low bar. She was there, but maybe just a little past quickly. We'll see how the judges treat it, because everything else has been very nice in this routine, including that stuck dismount. I love the way she lands. She gets her chest up, her arms up, really puts her in a great position.
Solid anchor performance there from Mundell.
And you know, this bar lineup, 4 of these athletes have gone 9.975 in their careers. She might be flirting with it today, although I have noticed the judges have been very strict, I'll say, with their application of the deductions.
9.85 for Cooley and a 9.8 for Mia Hebink. Before her, Teralyn Wynn with the 9.85 in the anchor spot on vault for Stanford. And then Mundell just came in a 9.95, so close to what you're talking about, Casey.
The judges were listening to me too. I have the power tonight. But it was a great routine. She just has so many beautiful qualities about her gymnastics. She is an all-around athlete, but you know, when you get to your 5th year in college, plus a million years before that, it feels like, in Club JO. Sometimes they have to take it a little bit easy, put her in where she can really make it count and not risk any injuries.
So 49.250 for Denver on bars. We will have an exhibition here from Madison Reidenbach.
Next up on bars for exhibition for Denver, Madison Reidenbach.
She does that hop change before her Jaeger. Fail the handstand. So far, solid routine, especially for an exhibition slot, and she gets the stick on the double out. You know, they have depth on this event especially, and they've had to use it this season. People moving in and out depending on how they feel, week to week, even day to day. But it's great to know that she's ready to go in at a moment's notice.
Reidenbach, the specialist of the week in the Big 12, back on February 18th, and that'll wrap it up on bars for Denver. They lead over Stanford after the first rotation, the Cardinal with 49.150. Up next, rotation number 2. The first time these two teams have faced each other this season, but a lot of competition under their belts already in 2025. Denver, the number 18 team in the country, and 25 consecutive NCAA appearances.
You know, and this season, Denver has not been the most consistent team. They've had a better back half of this year, but they need to put it together. They have a lot of seniors and super seniors and juniors on their team. It's a very mature team, but with that comes nagging injuries and also a lot of pressure. So today they got to let it go and just do what they can do in the gym.
4 wins against ranked teams so far this year, and 6 seniors that were honored last week at their senior night. And they got the victory over number 25 Arizona State back in Denver. The Pioneers leading so far after 1 rotation, but the Cardinal ranked 13 coming into this one in the country, and they're looking to go all the way to the NCAA championships for the 2nd time in just about 10 years.
And they've had kind of the opposite. They've had a very consistent season, almost uncharacteristically consistent. Started off strong, have really put very solid scores up, 6 meet scores of 197 plus. They have got the momentum, but can they keep it up? Are they going to still pull that classic Stanford Cinderella story in postseason? We'll see how it comes through.
A 2-meet weekend for them. So after facing Denver, they will do the quad meet at Cal, facing the Golden Bears, Arizona State, and San Jose State to wrap up the regular season for their first ever ACC championships coming up. But entering the 2nd rotation, we'll do a little switch. Denver comes over to the vault, while Stanford will be over on the bars. And they look like they're trying to stay loose, like you're talking about, Casey.
Exactly, that's really what it is. And that's what you need to do to stick. You cannot try too hard for the stick, and they're gonna need them. They need that stick to be coming out a lot, especially on bars. They need to make up some ground, and this is a place where they can do it. On the vault, Denver, again, landings is really the name of the game here. What I love about this Denver team, when I saw them warming up, they do warm-ups like I don't see anyone else do. They do a lot of drills, they do a lot of landings, and not just going straight into the vaults. And I love to see that, especially for a team that has some injuries they've been nagging throughout this season. They're focusing on the details because they have the numbers in their career. They know what to do. Just got to pull it out when they hit the meet.
4-10 start values in this vault lineup for Denver. Something to consider as we keep an eye here is Sweet Caroline over the airwaves here in Maples Pavilion. The fans are starting to get into it as we get ready for this 2nd rotation. Of course, for the Stanford fans, maybe it's Sweet Cardinal for them in their view.
The crowd's showing up tonight. Like you said, I think half the crowd is wearing Brenna Nolt shirts. They got the fat heads in the stadium. Families really not just coming to the home meets, but great travel presence.
And all ages, clearly, too. Making it out to watch some women's gymnastics. Who doesn't love it? On the bars, one of the seniors, AP, Ana Paula Gutierrez, will get things going for the Cardinal, while Camila Brush starting on vault.
She starts off with a Yurchenko fold, has a beautiful flare at the end of that fold. Love to see that. That really shows that you had enough time to complete the twist and throw your arms out. A little over-rotated, had that hop back, but I'm still just shook by the flare.
Career high 9-9 on vault. Last time was back in January for Brush. So lead off in the book says now it's AP's turn over on bars.
Nice first handstand. Again, they're looking for completely vertical every time you go above the bar. And she finishes off with this double front half twist. Oh, so close to that stick.
Nearly held it again.
You'll see it here. She was in the right position, just a little too much weight on that one leg. That can happen when you do that half twist. If you don't finish it completely, you can be a little uneven.
A unique dismount, and she got that 9.925 in that leadoff spot to tie her career high at UCLA last time out. Bella Mabanta now for vault.
Bella with another Yurchenko full, under-rotated. Did a good job to keep off of her knees. Hands touching is obviously a fall, but so would the knee count. You can see here, great in the air, just not enough power to hold it. She's got beautiful form on everything she does, including the vault.
One of the captains for this Denver squad, grad student out of Frisco, Texas, and now the sophomore Sienna Robinson following up a 9-8 leadoff from Ana Paula Gutierrez.
We've seen Sienna exhibition a few times this year, but in a scoring position, let's see what she can do. Nice straddle Jaeger there. Hack salto into the switch kick. Full twisting double back. Almost lets it pull her onto the heels, but she said, nope, not today. It's pie day, I am sticking.
The pie is sticky, ladies and gents. Sienna Robinson is somebody that Tabitha Yim said she's been making a case for herself to be in that bars lineup in practice, and we're seeing a glimpse into why. So Madison Ulrich now over on vault after a 9-7 from Bella Mabanta.
She does a front pike half. Again, just the hops back and then a hop forward. You'll see her, she walks off the table nicely, gets into that pike position, but then she just holds onto it a second too long. It's really hard on those piked vaults or any skill that's piked to open at the right time. It's easy to go short or too much.
Back over on bars, it's the other senior, Brenna Nolt, after Sienna Robinson turned in a 9.85 performance.
Next up on bars, first paper,
You can see her talking through with Vince Murrow, her key points, walking through, what are the things you're gonna think about in the routine. Most coaches and athletes like to have some of those, usually positive things, positive mindset, focus on what you want to do, not the negative, like don't fall off the beam is probably not a good thing to be thinking. She starts through with that Maloney back to hack salto. Does a half pirouette on that bottom bar. Like I said, they want to be right on the top for handstands, especially those pirouettes, including this last one. Little over, but she knows how to dial in the landing.
The Cardinals fans going crazy behind her. Take another look.
So that full pirouette a little over. Sometimes when they're over, they can try too hard to tap into that double tug, but she knew exactly what to do. And she gets the stick.
The stick goes through a rigorous process, if you were paying attention on social media, of approval as to which one they can actually bring. Caleb Ricard, of course, a part of that process on staff with Stanford. And now Madison Reidenbach back over on vault.
Difficult 1.5. Fights to stay on her feet. A little under-rotated. I saw her in warm-ups. It was close to the same. One was under, the other one was a little better, but just not enough power. You know, they did have a decent travel to here, and it's the end of the season, but they got to bring the energy. They got to find it deep inside, because that's what they're going to need going into championships, their conference championships, going into regionals.
Madison Ulrich with the 9.8 before this. Awaiting Reidenbach's numbers to come in, but Brenna Nolt with the 9.85. She matches Sienna Robinson, and she will hand it over to Ava Sorrento, the junior from Toronto, Ontario.
Ava's one of the many Canadians that have come through this Stanford program on the 2022 Canadian national team. Great first handstand. What I love about Ava's bar routine is those feet stay really tight together. Came just apart for a second in that pack salto, but I was in a spot where the judges are perfectly on the side. They don't always see those little ones. Double layout feet together, just under rotated, has to take that step forward. We'll see her again. Sometimes on these double A's, the ground hits you before you're ready for it. That's what happens when you're a little short. Didn't get her chest up to finish that rotation.
Competed 13 meets last season on the bars, on that event. Now Rosie Casale.
Okay, let's see if she can bring it back for this Denver team. 1.5. And she was also under, but she did a really good job of being patient and fighting through that, so she had less deductions on the landing than the vault before her. You could see she started to bend those knees at the very end. She knew she needed a little rotation.
Does have one event title in vault from this season. Her performance coming after the 9.525 from Madison Reidenbach. We have 3 consecutive 9.85s from the Stanford Cardinal over on bars. And Anna Roberts now will take her turn.
Anna is a powerful and dynamic gymnast, and bars is no exception. She gets such great energy through that Van Leeuwen difficult transition. Double A, and a scooch back. You'll see here, these bar routines, they are all very clean. These are good bar routines, but Stanford has the potential to do better, and what really makes a difference is stuck landings. 5 stick landings, and that's 5/10. That is a huge addition to your score.
Amanda Hargraves following Casale's 9.775 performance.
Yurchenko full. Clean. She was in a good body position at the end, but had to pike it just a second and resulted in that scooch back. You see here, pretty good square vault. Just had to bring down the pike to finish the rotation. It's gonna put you on your heels, pop you back.
6 vault lineup she's competed in addition to 5 exhibitions so far this season. And Ui Soma will follow up Anna Roberts, who took it a step up with the 9.875.
They're inching closer to that 9.9 mark. We'll see if Uwe can raise the bar even more.
Raise the bar, I see what you did there.
She held that handstand for, I think, 2 hours. It felt like I thought she was going to go over, and that's a dangerous game when you're on top of the bar, but Uwe has this uncanny ability to hit a perfect vertical every single time. The judges can take a rhythm deduction, though, maybe for that first one on the bottom bar. And another scoot back. We'll see what they do with it. If they took for that first one, it'll be below Anna. If they didn't, it'll be close to it.
5-star recruit, part of the number 7 freshman class, according to College Gym News, coming in this season. That is the anchor performance, a 9.775 from Amanda Hargraves to anchor on vault, and we will have an exhibition from Sophia Ham.
The lone freshman, Yurchenko Foal, to her feet. Good to get her some experience, because it's hard to break into a lineup when you've got 2/3 of the team are juniors or above, and most of them were in that postseason the year before.
Her 4th exhibition on vault this season, and now we'll see an exhibition from Kendra Chang on bars. 9.85, by the way, from Uwe Soma to round things out.
Maloney, Pack Salto. Fairly good on that half pirouette on the low bar. She's been in this lineup. It's a competitive one to stay in. She's been in it a lot. Getting another solid routine under her belt helps her case.
Another freshman getting some experience under her belt as we round out rotation number 2. So a 49.275 for Stanford on bars, a 48.8 from Denver on the vault. So after the first couple rotations, 98.425 for Stanford to lead over Denver at 98.050. Halfway done, but 2 more rotations to go as we come back for senior night. Well, Casey, we've been talking a lot about how this is the end of the regular season here this weekend, but that means that postseason is just around the corner. And literally coming up, the ACC Conference Championships for Stanford on March 22nd on ACC Network, and then, of course, the NCAA tournament after that.
It is do or die at this point. They've got just a few meets and days to really get these numbers in. You want to be seeded. You want to be in that top 16. Conference championships is a great place to put up a high score. You're against, especially in this conference, the ACC, excellent teams, and everyone rises when you have that type of competition in the room.
That's something that Tabitha Yim talked about as being key experience in the ACC. The travel, the logistics, just prepares them for that postseason schedule. And both of these head coaches have had a huge impact on their respective programs. Melissa Kutcher-Reinhardt in her 27th season as head coach. We mentioned 25 consecutive NCAA regional appearances and 2-time Big 12 Conference Coach of the Year as well.
Oh, she has really been through so much with this program. They have grown. They have really become a staple in NCAA gymnastics. They are one to always watch out for, and this year is no different.
Stanford quite literally had to watch out for them last year in the regional final. They just came away beating the Pioneers by .125 at the end of the season, and that was led by Tabitha Yim, a Stanford alum, of course, class of 2008, in her 8th season back here at Stanford, leading the way.
And she has really, I think her personality now has vibed through the entire team and the program. She is cool and calm on the outside. You might not see a lot, but she is a competitive person underneath. She knows that she wants to win, her athletes want to win, and they're going to put in the work to do it.
That that competitiveness, came out as an athlete as well. She's recently inducted into the Stanford Hall of Fame class in 2019. Just from her experience, her time here on the farm, makes a difference when you have a leader who knows exactly the path that you're walking now and can relate to your experience, even as things evolve over time.
Absolutely. And we're going into the third rotation here. You know, Denver needs to pick it up. They have the low score that they can drop from their NQS right now is a 196.325. That is still achievable, but they have to deliver on these last two events. For Stanford, keep it cruising, but they can do more. For them, they're looking to drop a 197.025. So that's averaging a 49.25 on every event, a little above that to get up over the needle. Because at this point in the season, everyone is dropping a score or two, and if you're not moving up, you're moving down.
Cardinals' top two performances on the road were at Cal and at UCLA. Both over that 197 mark in those competitions. Of course, with the Bruins, a top three team they faced in LA at Pauley Pavilion for their senior night. Lots of senior nights this time of year. It's fun to celebrate who both of these coaches say, for example, are the key leaders and really the core of the culture for these programs.
And Stanford didn't just bring the high scores, they brought an attendance record at Pauley Pavilion.
Oh yeah.
It was electric. I was there. It was so much fun. But you know what else is fun? Claire Dean on the beam.
Oh yeah, Claire Dean or Claire Bean? We'll find out as we continue to watch this and she leads things off.
So calm and confident through that pirouette. It's a simple skill, but we always say it's a litmus test for how many nerves these athletes might have. It usually shows up on that skill. And a difficult side aerial to back handspring there. Works nicely through that leap combination. The judges are looking for a consistent rhythm, no breaks there. Leaps and splits that hit 180 degrees, preferably more. And stuck landings, let's see if she can start them off with a stick.
She'll get that stick after this performance.
Look at that side aerial, back layout, step out. So difficult. And dialing in the landing.
Claire Dean with a solid leadoff for the Cardinal on beam. Kylie Rorick will look to do the same over on the floor, the junior out of Charlotte, North Carolina.
And in these Denver floor routines, I want you to listen. There's going to be a whistle in every routine, and afterwards they're going to chant, "Let's go, DU." Front through the double back, nicely controlled there. Starting us off with a, I'll say, throwback routine.
Throw Backstreet Boys routine.
Absolutely. Nice extension on those straddle jumps there. It's not just the tumbling, but also those leaps that the judges are evaluating critically, especially now that we're seeing mostly two passer teams. The leaps become more important, but so do the tumbling. Double pike to finish. Kylie Rorick. We'll see this last pass one more time. Double pike. Throws the head back just a touch, which carries her over, but she still controlled it nicely. A little slide there that the judges will probably be taking for. Great energy, great start.
Her 9th floor appearance this season. She has a career high of 9.9 so far. And that's what Claire Dean got on beam to hand it off to Temple Landry.
And now we're calming it down. This music just fits Temple's gymnastics so well. It's like walking on air. She is so light, such beautiful technique and form and flexibility. All the things you want to see in gymnastics, but especially on the balance beam. That handspring, layout, step out. Not a second of doubt in that. Here's that flexibility I talked about, this beautiful scale. Over 180 at the end there. Can she top it off with a stick? Yes, she can.
Temple Landry, a floor specialist last season, but we've been able to see her on more events here in 2025, and it's been a treat.
You know, cool and calm on the beam, but you got nerves of steel like that. I know there's fire underneath the exterior.
Absolutely. Still waiting on Kylie Rorick's score. But in the meantime, Mila Brush is going to get ready to go on floor for Denver.
Yeah, there was a judges conference. It can happen, you know, if the start values were different or the scores were too far apart, they'll want to talk to each other, get things a little closer, make sure they both saw the same thing. You know, I always say Denver has an advantage on their away meets, especially on the floor, because they're coming from high altitude, so they've got the cardio to go through these floor routines.
Career high 9.9 back on January 26th to earn her first career floor title earlier this year.
And it is a family sport. Her sister Aria Brush competed at Auburn.
What a little SEC Big 12 rivalry.
She opens with a double pike. Her routine is going to be the inverse of Kylie's that we just saw. She starts with the double pike. It's going to end with the front through the double tuck. All-important lead passes. You know, that wolf jump is something people don't always pay the most attention to, but the leg needs to be at horizontal. Coming through for her second pass here. Front tuck through the double back. Sets it up nicely. It's hard to maintain your power through that combination.
Teammates are excited for her. She finishes her performance in that 2 spot, a 9.825 for Kylie Rorick before this.
You see that step out, you have to have a strong step out to really keep the momentum going forward. She does it well and was able to get through that double back at the very end of her routine.
And Ashley Carter, another junior for the Cardinal, will follow Temple Landry's 9.875 on beam.
Ashley's another one that we've seen a lot more of this year. She's been working hard. Starts with that amazing mount, jumps to split with no hands. It's a signature of her club gym, which was Charter Glider Oaks. It's where head coach Tabitha Yim went. Ooh, and you can see there, just let the chest drop. That shoulder was to the side. That was deceptively difficult leap combination there. That straddle half right into another straddle jump. Finishes strong. You know that she had that major break, which will be a deduction, obviously, better than falling. You know, at that point when the athlete's almost in a complete pancake, 99% of the time they're coming off the beam. She stayed on.
9.85 from Mila Brush to give way to one of the captains, Momoko Iwai, now on the floor.
Beautiful combination pass there, and I love how she does the stag leap out of it. Not only is it a beautiful leap from Momoko, but it also helps eliminate chances of deductions on the landing. Coming through the last pass, round of handspring, double tuck. Great tight tuck position. You don't always see that with the legs together. You know, Momoko comes from Texas Dreams Gymnastics. If you've been following the Cardinal, you'll recognize the name Chloe Widner, another Texas Dreamer. And they all have great form and a fun routine from Momoko Iwai. See that double tuck. Tight, clean form, the bounce back, but you know, to see the beauty in the air, I'll take it this time.
Of course, Chloe Widner also the one to walk it off in the regional final last year against this Denver team. Iwai, one of two captains for Denver, that's her performance in, is another senior in Brenna Nolt on the beam.
This mount series for Brenna is so beautiful. You know, she's a taller athlete and she uses it. A lot of athletes would have to put a springboard down to be able to make that handstand work onto the beam, but not Brenna. She can go straight on the mats. Triple series, no problems for Brenna today. And they're gonna need that senior experience and leadership to come back. Ashley Carter's 9.525. She fought through the landing of that. Whenever you release the head for the ring position, it's very difficult on the landing. But Brenna's, you know, a very methodical beam worker, so she works through those little things. Doesn't get too antsy. She works with the beam, not against it. Can she get the stick landing? Yes, she can as well. That's what you need coming back from that routine. Great job, Brenna.
The seniors can stick. Take another look.
No problems. She had a few things in there, but she fought really well for them. That easily could have gone on her tippy toes and taken a small pace forward, but she knew she needed that stick.
Nolt joined Anna Roberts on the ACC preseason watch list coming into this year. And after a 9-8 from Momoko Iwai, Cecilia Cooley now on the floor.
All my Swifties are going to like this routine from Cecilia, or Cece as they call her. She starts with a front lay, front Rudy, nicely controlled. You know, she had good extension in those splits, but I would like to see a little more bend in the knee on that ring position. It really should look like a ring. So believe it or not, you want to see the head really released and the foot close to the scalp. One and a half front lay. We'll watch this one more time. 1.5 front lay there. You know, she's also another taller athlete, and the layout was really extended. I love to see that. Extended gymnastics is beautiful gymnastics. It's also gymnastics that doesn't get deducted.
Beautiful in more ways than one. And Cooley, the 5'5" junior, has a 9'9" career high on floor. And that's what Brenna Nolt's got on the beam, and now it's Anna Roberts' turn.
Very controlled, confident series there. Her acro right here will be the test. Like handspring, layout, step out. Lovely. You could see she was almost a little bit weighted back on her heel, but she did not let it throw her. She carries her posture so nicely through the upper body. It sets you up for success on this event especially. Right here, winding up for her dismount. Gainer full, great amplitude on that, and really holds on for that landing. See here, side aerial. Really good rhythm and working through the connection there. You have to have those two connected. Feet were maybe a little staggered on the landing. The judges could take for that.
Stanford has 31 event titles this season, 13 from Anna Roberts, 4 on the vault, 3 on bars, floor, and all around. Now over on floor, take a look. Bella Mabanta, the other captain for Denver.
Starts off with a front lay. Rudy works through it. She didn't have the perfect punch there. You could see she had to really pull that down, but she did a good job of making it work and making it work well. I liked that ring position. Bella has beautiful, beautiful flexibility and lines. One and a half front lay. Easy peasy.
Bella's sister Ava also on this Denver team, going nuts along with the rest of their teammates after this.
You could see that Rudy there. She had to pike down a little bit for that, but she still got it around enough that she could take that controlled lunge backward, which is what the judges are looking for.
Bella Mabanta and Momoko Iwai are two captains that Melissa Kutcher-Reinhardt says put their heart and soul into leading this team. And Sienna Robinson, as the anchor, does the same thing on beam.
You know, she came out of last season with a fire. She worked very hard in the off season. Has been in this anchor position all year long. They know she can deliver. And this is the one routine between them and really a stellar beam rotation. Hitch kick, beautiful hitch kick. You know, sometimes those simpler skills like the beat jump or that hitch kick she did, athletes don't really put the time or energy into, but not Sienna. Every detail here is thought out, performed excellently. Up to this point, it's been a great routine. Just the dismount. I couldn't tell if that left foot went back or not. It looked a little staggered, but still, they'll take that.
The fist pump from Kayla Burkhardt right after this, after the dismount.
And the moonwalk, again, she cares about the details. She's a performer, even on the beam. Dismount, she did not move the foot, I'll say that. Just depends on the judge's angle and whether they saw it as staggered or not.
Back-to-back 9-9s from Brennan Olt and Anna Roberts. We'll see where Sienna Robinson lands, but not before Madison Ulrich on the floor, the anchor.
And she brings the difficulty on floor, opening with a huge double layout. Fights for the landing, just slightly under. And this Denver team, they have so much potential. Just looking a little maybe tired this week. The season is draining, and when you have this many athletes that are in their upperclassmen era, it's gonna show. With 1.5 front lay. Well controlled there. Times it perfectly. She's got 3 passes. Let's see if she has the energy for this last one. Big double pike. Again, just a little under. And the trouble with these under-rotated landings is the judges almost take double for it, because they're taking for the hop, and they're going to take for the under-rotation.
Career high on floor for Madison Ulrich, a 9.925. Last time she got that just last weekend. A 9.875 to round things out on beam, but Portia Trinidad will also do an exhibition, 49.450 for the Cardinal on the event.
Fights through that combination. You have to get that for her start value. The mixed connection between that front aerial, the beat jump. But comes back to the back handspring layout step out very confidently. Like I said, the upper body can control you on the beam. and you see that aggressive arm movement from Portia, that's how you get yourself right, even when you're not. You know, Temple's music kind of matched her, nice and calm and slow, but Portia, she brings the fire, she brings the energy. She's got a lot of sass.
Fire and Ice, the theme tonight for senior night, representing the fire that is Ana Paula Gutierrez, the ice that is Brenna Knolt, but you see it all throughout the roster for this Stanford team. We'll have another exhibition over on floor with Ashley Gallen. This is her third floor exhibition of the season.
Double tuck makes it around. It was a little open. You know, the tighter the tuck, the faster you're gonna flip. Wow, those straddle jumps were like almost 360 degrees. She had so much extension on that. It takes a lot for me to get excited about a straddle jump, but those were great. Front layout, front full.
Sophomore out of Austin, Texas, finishes it up on floor for Denver. The 9.75 for Madison Ulrich in that anchor position gives a 49.2 performance on the event for the Pioneers. The Cardinal leading after 3 rotations by over 1.5 points. We'll see what happens as rotation number 4 comes up next. The final rotation is upon us, but the first 3 did not disappoint. Denver off to a good start after bars, leading Stanford after rotation 1, but the Cardinal have punched back since then. What does Denver need to do to get back in this, and what does Stanford need to do if they want to pull this thing out?
Well, Stanford has a very healthy lead. I think they've got, knock on wood, they've got this. Continuing the party here in Maples, Ashley Carter. You can see that 1.5 front lay keeps those feet together in the front layout. A lot of athletes will separate them a little to make it easier to get the rotation.
That'll give way to Ashley Gallen in the 3rd spot over on beam after a 9.85 from Amoko Iwai.
They've got the music on now. Really floaty through that layout step out. Difficult connection there. That switch half is very hard. You can see on that full turn, she made it around, but the judges want to see you finish in releve. So what's releve? If you don't know, that means you're just kind of on the top of your foot. Not the top, but on the point of your foot. You're on the ball. Raised and elevated heel off the ground. Gainer pike, great toe point through that.
Ashley Gallen with her career beam debut just on February 21st.
Look at that toe point. You know, especially on that gainer pike, you're flipping away from the beam. It's very tempting to flex your feet. Make sure you're not getting a single inch closer, but I love to see that detail and form.
Gallen chasing a career high 9.85 at Utah. And Sienna Robinson now on the floor after a 9.875 from Ashley Carter.
Opens with a big double tuck. And that's the type of lunge back you want to see. The judges are looking for any slide of that front foot. The difficult Memel turn, just slightly off today. We'll see how the judges treat that. Nothing major. Gets around that second leap. Coming through with her third pass, double pike, very nicely controlled. And finishes off with some dancing I could never dream of doing.
Sienna Robinson has 2 floor event titles so far this season.
And she was so smooth on that step. If it was a little larger lunge, she would have been right on the line or over. Great awareness of her surroundings.
A 9.825 from Ashley Gallen has Riley Mundell now on the beam.
Works through her arms there, but in the air, it was beautiful. In both the back handspring and the layout step out, she had straight legs, pointed toes. Works through that. Her chest almost dropped, took her off, but she fought back right away. You know, there's been just a few moments like that through this routine, but she is gritty, reducing what the judges can take, making them second guess anytime they put their pen down. And that beautiful stick position, I love the way she lands that with her chest open and upright, right above knees and toes. Here's that flight series. Just a second of doubt on the landing, but not on this one. Throws her arms up into that position, locks it in, gets the stick.
Melissa Kutcher-Reinhardt happy with that dismount, as it's Alana Walker's turn after Sienna Robinson turned in a 9.775.
Double pike to open. Maybe a slide there. Couldn't quite tell from our angle. Good leg position there in the wolf. Maybe a hair short on the split before those. A front tuck through to double tuck. Good lift. You can see just maybe a little lack of control on that lunge. But continuing the good energy, good vibes. Double pike there. Let's see. Maybe, yes, just a slide there. They'll probably take for if they saw it like I did. Same on that one. But great height, great amplitude. Great to see this freshman delivering week after week for the Cardinal.
Another dynamic freshman on the Cardinal team, has some Jamaican national team experience under her belt. And Abby Thompson now up on beam after a 9.775 from Riley Mundell.
Side aerial back handspring. Switch leap connected right into the side summy. You don't see a lot of side summies. Difficult, and I love seeing the variety. You see so many cookie cutter routines. When someone can do a unique skill and do it well, it is appreciated. Finishes off with a gainer pike and a stick. They're gonna like that score, I think. Again, sets it up, and she puts her body in a similar position to Riley before her with that chest up.
We're still waiting on our first 9-9 plus score here in this rotation. A 9-8 from Alana Walker, as Anna Roberts now on the floor in that 5 spot.
Well, Anna has the potential for sure. She's upgraded this first pass through the second half of the season. And that's what really makes the difference between a good floor team and a great one. You gotta bring the difficulty. The judges want to see it, especially when you control the landing perfectly. What Anna does great on floor is she absorbs the landing. She has powerful legs and she uses them. Her next pass here, combination front layout, Rudy. Again, so much power, so much control. That routine was phenomenal, top to bottom. The leaps were above 180. The landings were controlled. The amplitude was sky high. I cannot find anything that I would deduct, but my eyes are not always the same eyes as the judges.
Anna Roberts says shh to all the haters out there, and so does Abby Thompson. It's like she heard me say it, because a 9.925 on beam. And now it's the anchor's turn, Madison Ulrich.
You know, and they've already broke that low score in their NQS. So anything Maddie can do above a 9.775 is going to get that score even higher. handspring, layout, step out. Switch side, or it's very difficult when you land sideways on the beam or in the cross position. Your toes are off the front or your heels are off the back, and you can go over in a millimeter. Just a dismount, another gainer pike. A little too much power on the gainer pike, but still a solid routine. Not much to take in there. I think that'll give them a little extra boost, but we'll see how it comes out.
Another look at the dismount from the anchor, Madison Ulrich. There's something about that 5 spot. After I just said we're waiting for our first 9-9 plus scores, Anna Roberts as well getting the 9-9 on floor, and now it's Stanford's anchor on the floor, Terralyn Nguyen.
You know, I was in my senior night judging, being very generous. They might have taken on the first pass, but let's see what Terralyn can do. She's been, you know, not in this lineup consistently this season. She has a lot of potential here, so much power, just like on vault. Watch this double layout. She's got the power, but will she have the control? Huge. Oh, and she gets the landing today. See this next pass, front tuck through to double back, needs to control it, no problem. Hit routine, I think the only spots in there that the judges are gonna look at is those leaps. Were those straddle jumps at 180 or were they just shy? That'll be the real difference between a 9-9 plus or below, because the tumbling was there today. And shimmy to finish.
The anchor on floor for Stanford. And the anchor on beam for Denver, Madison Ulrich with a 9-8. We will have an exhibition here from Sophia Hamp. They'll end the event with a 49.225 for the Pioneers.
Front toss there, nicely connected. Chest was up at the landing of the front toss. Side aerial, back handspring, just a half of a degree off from being square, and that's what it takes. That's why when you see those, I always call it out. They're so difficult to say straight in line. Finishing again, gainer pike. Denver loves their dismounts to look the same. All those double layouts on bars, all these gainer pikes on beam. And they are very similar. You know, when we talked to Melissa Kutcher-Reinhardt, she said, the great thing about having this very senior team is I don't have to explain things. They know what to do. We don't have to talk a lot. We just get the job done.
And they're done on beam with that apparatus. And Uwe Soma, the exhibition on floor. We've been waiting for this one.
They have been teasing us. She's been on the lineups for like the last 3 meets as exhibition, and then at the last minute they scratch her. But today we get to watch Uisoma on the floor. That 1.5 to front fall, giving us Aladdin realness. You know, Ui came off of a difficult season before coming to Stanford, training for the Olympics with the Japanese team. So they've been easing her in, started just on 1 and then 2. And then now 3, and today she's now competed on all 4 events we've seen routines. She is gonna be a star for this team, already is. Round off back handspring, double pike, just under. You know, that last pass is where it'll show that first routine out. You know, you're not used to going full out in front of a crowd at the end of an entire meet. But beautiful gymnastics throughout from Uisoma.
What wonderful experience to get that here, and a Maples Pavilion that is filled in really nicely here on senior night. And the Cardinal, after Terralyn Wynn as well in that anchor spot, getting a 9.85. It'll be a 49.3 for them on the floor exercise. So the Cardinal now breaking that 197, a 197.175 to Denver's 196.475. But we're not done yet, folks. We have something special coming up here, and that is an exhibition by the senior Brenna Nolt. We've seen her compete in the all-around, do all of the events during her career here at Stanford, and now this will be her last performance here in Maples Pavilion.
I can't think of a better way to finish the night. Brenna is a tremendous performer. She is a dancer. She competed on the dance team in high school. She loves to put on a show, and what better way to finish off than a little senior night performance from Brenna Nolt.
Tabitha Yim loves how she is team first. She loves to compete. She loves every aspect of what they do, from training, recovery, to actually being out there on the floor, and it shows.
I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy the ride. Getting into it. It's been gorgeous. Front handspring, Rudy, no problem. Take it home, Brenna. For the last time in Maples Pavilion. I know she's gonna cry. Brenna Nolt.
And the Cardinal family goes crazy. The tears are flowing. What a moment and what representation of this senior night here in Maples Pavilion.
Beautiful gymnastics, not just tonight, but for the past 4 years. It has been an honor to watch this athlete compete.
Ana Paula Gutierrez getting her hug in there at the end as she celebrates her senior night as well. Hugs all around with head coach Tabitha Yim. And what a performance by the Stanford Cardinal, honoring their seniors. That's a 9.875 exhibition on floor, by the way, from Brenna Nolt. What a way to go out.
What a way to go out, for sure. Both seniors had incredible nights.
And the Cardinal coming out on top. Number 13, Stanford, with the 197.175 final score. So number 18, Denver's 196.475. So an important ranked win for the Stanford Cardinal as they have another meet coming up. They'll be going back to Berkeley once again for a quad meet with Cal, Arizona State, San Jose State, and that'll wrap up their regular season slate. Meanwhile, this was it in terms of the regular season for Denver. Big 12 championships are next on March 22nd. That'll be in West Valley, Utah. First time it's at a neutral site for the Denver Pioneers. And then, of course, after Sunday's quad, Stanford Cardinal will be moving on to their first ever ACC championship experience.
And there's been so much movement in these conferences this past year. It's going to be different for almost everyone, no matter where you're at, what conference you're in. You're going to see different faces. It's going to be a different vibe. So I'm very interested to see how it all turns out, how these teams stack up when you get them all in the same room, because that's when you really start to see the difference. When we look at scoring across the country, you know, we talk about home scoring at, you know, this school or this other school. It might vary, and, you know, everyone has their thoughts and feelings, but when you're all in the same room on the same day, that's when the judges can really go head-to-head, toe-to-toe. Staying on the same event, you're going to get scored a lot more accurately.
The Cardinal 11-3 on the season overall. The Pioneers now 13-4, both 4-2 in their respective conference competitions. And this is a moment here in Maples Pavilion that both Brenna Nolt and Ana Paula Gutierrez will remember forever.
Oh, absolutely. And like I said, I knew Brenna was going to cry, because last year when they had that upset over Denver to make the Nationals, she was crying before I think the last routine was even done. She's a happy crier, though. She's emotional. She loves gymnastics. They always say no one loves gymnastics more than Brenna. I asked her before the meet, I'm like, is it really your senior year? She said, I don't think so. I was like, 4 more years? She said, if I had 4 more years, I would take every single one of them.
We always hear during her floor routine, the entire team cheering her on, saying, we love Brenna, in the middle. And it was a little extra loud today for senior night, as was the energy for Ana Paula Gutierrez. Head coach Tabitha Yim kicking things off, because it is senior night celebration. And there is AP in her fire, and the fire and ice theme. She represents that energy for this Stanford team, and that great counterpart to the ice that is Brenna Nolt.
You know, and they always have some crazy outfit planned for the seniors coming out on introductions. Today is no exception. But AP brings her own style no matter what. Even if she isn't getting dressed up for senior night, she's got that. I think every meet I've seen her, there's more sparkles on her face. By Nationals, it might be a full helmet. I don't know.
Well, we can't wait to find out for this postseason run. But in the meantime, we are thrilled to welcome Associate Head Coach Vince Smurrow here in a post-meet conversation. Coach, great performance, obviously, tonight by this team, but also the fact that it's senior night. It's your 4th season here with Stanford, and you've gotten to see their careers unfold. What would you say is the impact that both Brenna Nolt and Ana Paula Gutierrez have had?
I'm at a loss for words, honestly, because obviously I came in, it's my first year when Ana Paula and Brenna started, and we've been through a lot. And honestly, they I don't want to say single-handedly, but they had a very, very large part in changing the trajectory of this program, and I was able to witness every little bit of it, all the ups and the downs. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little frazzled at the end of that last routine there from Brenna. Get a little emotional, right? Because she's done so much just in the gym, outside of the gym. She's a phenomenal leader. She's a captain. All around every weekend for 4 years in a row. I mean, these are things that are very unique and sometimes go overlooked. And then you have Anna Paula, who just is, I can't even say enough about her. Personally, obviously, she's works both of my events, so I spent a lot of time with Anna Paula, but I can't say enough about her character, what she brings to the team, her energy level, her passion. It's something that I've really loved since I've been here at Stanford, and it's sad. It's sad to think about them not being here next year, but they're leaving a long lasting legacy.
Well, it was an exciting night, but it doesn't stop. You still have another meet on Sunday. How are you guys gonna come down from senior night, wild craziness, great score, and come back at Cal strong?
Yeah, I mean, these are the things that we prepare for. We schedule these things on purpose, because hopefully in 3 or 4 weeks from now, when we're at a regional championship, we're able to compete on a Thursday and then again on a Saturday or a Friday, Sunday. So these are things that we've talked about all year long. This is in the plan. It's in the program. Not going to lie, this one is definitely a little more emotional than something we would do in a practice situation. But nonetheless, we prepared to do this. This is why we do the strength that we do. Again, I think Tabitha said this 1,000 times, and so have I. There's a place at the end of the year for tough teams. So I hope that sticks.
Well, some lasts that we're experiencing, obviously, for both AP and Brenna, but some firsts as well with the first ever ACC championship that this program is going to participate in. What are you guys looking forward to the most?
I think first and foremost, we're just super excited to be a part of not the inaugural, but the second ACC championship. And I think something we're just looking forward to is just being part of this brand new conference. It's got so many exciting teams that I think kind of fly under the radar a little bit. And we're excited to bring some flair and some fire over to Greensboro. It should be exciting.
Some fire and ice, potentially.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Good.
All on the same page over here. Well, thank you, Coach. Really appreciate it, and congratulations on an excellent win.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you both. Thank you.
What a performance once again by the Stanford Cardinal, getting that ranked win for their last competition here at Maples Pavilion. Again, that final score, 197-175 to 196-475 over the Denver Pioneers. Casey, some final thoughts on what we just witnessed?
You know, I think for both teams, this was a good meet. They definitely have a lot more in the tank, but they're going to both have a little boost to their NQS, which is what you want, hopefully setting them up to really perform at conference championships. I can tell they're going to enjoy that break after conference before they head to the regionals because they need a little rest.
And that's fair enough, right? They're gearing up for trying to peak at the right time, both squads. And Stanford also taking 3 of the 5 event titles or individual titles. Ana Paula Gutierrez taking the vault with the 9.9. Anna Roberts, of course, with floor with the 9.9, as well as the all-around 39.45. And then Mundell and Thompson taking the bars and beam, respectively, with a 9.9 plus performance. What an amazing way to round things out here at Maples Pavilion for Stanford Women's Gymnastics. On behalf of our entire crew, my partner Casey Magnuson, I'm Jenna Becerra saying so long from Stanford, but we will see you soon as we follow along the rest of the road to nationals. For those of you interested, you can witness still on the stream, on the production, senior night celebrations, as well as the honors being given for the individual events. Thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you soon.
.175. It's a victory for your Stanford Cardinal. And fans, that concludes tonight's competition. Please stick around. Our senior ceremonies will begin shortly here on the floor. And now here we go with tonight's senior ceremonies. First, we'd like to recognize the seniors from the Denver Pioneers. Bella Mumbonta. Rosie Casali. Abby Thompson. Riley Mundell. Momoko Iwai. And Mia Heapink. Let's hear it one more time for the Denver Pioneer Seniors. Fans, please direct your attention to the video board as we honor our senior class.
My most memorable moment as a gymnast here was last year watching the Final Four compete. We had heard that we were going up in ranking, and even though we were so exhausted and hurting as a team, I remember running through the arena to get to our seats. It was definitely the first time as a team that our value was being recognized, and that was something very powerful that I felt. And it was fun to experience with everyone else because we deserved it. When things get hard, Tabitha always reminds us to do things at a high level and embrace that excellence. And I can't think of a phrase that describes Stanford more accurately. Stanford is a place where you are given all the resources and motivation to do whatever you want to do, and it's just up to you how you utilize it. And being on the team has taught me what I'm capable of and just what a powerful tool the mind is and how perspective is everything. My hope for the future is to continue practicing my right of freedom in the most exciting way possible and making my life what I want it to be. And I will most likely own some sort of fashion business in the future because that is what I love. I have never seen my family come together like they have for the end of my gymnastics career. My parents have been to pretty much every single competition I've competed at, and the support is almost overwhelming. I feel very grateful to have my family have my back in that way. And other than my coaches and athletic trainer, who deserve my utmost gratitude, I would like to personally thank Daniel, because I never once doubted that he had my back, and he is the glue that holds this team together. He is very esteemed by this team, and it goes without saying why. I couldn't think of representing any other school or being more proud than I actually am of every aspect of Stanford. I am so honored to be here, and in addition to that, the team. I think it's very hard to have a drama-free team when you place 20 women together, but I think this team resembles that, and it's just, we love each other very closely, and I'm very grateful for that.
AP, from day one, you have been an undeniable force, bold, passionate, and unapologetically yourself. You faced every challenge, seized every opportunity, and embraced every moment with fearless energy, making this team stronger through your authenticity and heart. Watching you take full ownership of your journey over these past 4 years has been nothing short of inspiring, and your impact reaches far beyond the gym. You've created a space where everyone feels seen, celebrated, and empowered to be exactly who they are. Your vibrant spirit, badass personality, and fearless attitude reminds us all to attack life with joy, intensity, and unwavering confidence. AP, you truly are one of a kind, and the mark you've made on this team will be felt for years to come. Thank you for giving your all to Stanford Women's Gymnastics, for choosing to be a part of the Stanford family, and for making this journey unforgettable. We love you. Let's hear it for Ana Paula Gutierrez.
Tabitha always says that coming to Stanford is not a four-year decision, but a lifelong decision. And I can definitely see how the things that I've learned at Stanford, and more specifically on SWIG, are going to be with me for a lifetime. During my time at Stanford, a few of my most memorable moments were making it to Sweet 16 my freshman year and making it to Nationals last year. In both of those competitions, we were the underdogs, and the only people who believed in us was SWIG in our village. No one else thought we could do it. Celebrating with my team and coaches, jumping up and down, crying tears of sheer joy, happiness, and pride of what we had accomplished. Those are some of my favorite moments. I've been so lucky to have found a sport that I love from so early, but I've been even luckier to have this incredible experience with amazing people by my side. To my Stanford coaches, thank you, Caleb, for embracing SWIG and jumping in the way you have with energy and loud cheering that has resulted in literal levitating. Thank you, Hallie, for bringing so much creativity to our team and for making beautiful floor routines that I absolutely love. I love dancing with you. Thank you, Vince, for believing in me even when I was not able to function with gymnastics, and for reminding me that there was always a light at the end of the tunnel when all I had to do was handstands. There's so many things that I could say to Tabitha, but there are just 3 things I'm going to say right now. Thank you for introducing me to Stanford. Thank you for coming in every day with so much passion, showing us that there is no limit to what we can do as long as we love what we're doing. Thank you for believing in me, for knowing me, encouraging me, and trusting me to get up there every time and just have some fun up there. Thank you. Thank you to my team, every single one of you. Thank you for motivating me, making me laugh, and for creating the best space to do what I love. You all inspire me and make me better every day. I've loved training with you and living life with you. You guys are my favorite. I'm so proud of you. I love you. Thank you to my entire family, all of you Nolts, Dana, and all of our friends. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for being all in your mentality towards this journey has been the reason that I've been able to love it as much as I do. I love you guys the most. I've had the opportunity to train for something that I'm passionate about, compete for a team, travel around the country, go to nationals, work with the largest Stanford athletic community, and hopefully inspire some young girls who love gymnastics just as much as I do. I've been able to see our team grow, and I've been able to be part of that growth. It's definitely one of the best opportunities I could have ever asked for.
Brenna, you are the steady, unwavering heart of this team. From the moment you stepped on campus, you have led with joy, relentless dedication, and deep love for everyone around you. No matter the circumstances, you show up with persistence, integrity, and an unshakable belief in this team. What makes you extraordinary is your ability to balance fierce competitiveness with a profound sense of gratitude and joy. You've shown us that a relentless drive for excellence and a genuine appreciation for the journey don't contradict each other, they complement each other and propel you forward. Your leadership isn't just felt, it is lived through every action, every commitment, and every moment of support you give to those around you. Brenna, your impact is immeasurable, and your legacy will continue to shape this program for years to come. It has been an incredible 4 years, and we are forever grateful that you chose to spend them with Stanford Women's Gymnastics. Let's hear it one more time for Brenna Noltz. Fans, one more time, make some noise for Ana Paula Gutierrez and Brenna Noltz. Once again, fans, we thank you for your support of Stanford Women's Gymnastics all season long. Again, the team will finish the season on the road, heading up to the University of California for a quad meet this summer.